Hi there, everybody. This is Aussie Fisherman Greg. I've already cooked this guy. I caught him yesterday, and when I got him home, he was a little bit slow, and I decided that I didn't want to let him die and waste a $60 crab. So I decided to cook him and eat him. And so I'm just going to show you how to peel them and clean them. And hopefully we'll make some crab sandwiches. You get that part of the flap there, and then you just break the shell away. What I do then I just break in half like that, and then all this stuff's got to go, because you can't eat that. Right, just give it a little bit of a wash out, a bit of that stuff out of there. A lot of people don't like me washing it like that because they say you wash the salty taste out of them, but I still like to wash them. I'll just crack the nipper open. Oh, it's not a real full. It could have been a little bit fuller than that, but still there's a fair bit of meat there. See that knuckle part there? There's meat in there too. You can see all the meat that's in there. And this part here is really nice eating, this part. It's pretty easy to get out. I'll do that over at the table. I'll just get crack the nippers open. One nipper is a little bit disappointing, but the size of that one, it's quite a nice one, isn't it? You know, so sometimes they're like that. You know, it can be a good full crab, and one nipper will be down a bit for some reason. Yeah, that's really nice eating, that part. Right, I'll just break the legs off. I'll show you how I try to successfully get the meat out sometimes when I say I'm going to do that. See, when you break that part out, look at all the meat that comes with it. Sometimes I just like to get the body and just split it like that, and it makes it a lot easier to get your meat out of the body itself. I'll do that same thing with the nipper end. See all the meat that's on there? And then a lot of people don't do this, they just pick it out. And you can pick it out, it just takes a little bit extra time, that's all. Put your legs on there. The legs are not always easy to get the meat out, but we'll give it a go. So just wash the hands, and now we'll just go over to the table, and I'll show you how to get the meat out, and then make the most crab sandwiches that you've ever seen. I'll just get a little. Sometimes just a bread and butter knife makes it a little bit easier to get the meat out of the knuckle part there. Beautifully eaten that part too. I wash my heap, so keep that one separate, and I'll show you what we do with that later. Yeah, these just a bread and butter knife. There is a little tool that you can buy, especially for getting crab meat out of the shells and that. But I never worry about it. I just get it out with my fingers and bread butter knife. So even that little nipple, still a fair bit of meat in it. And you don't leave the shell in the crab, because my daughter always complains about the crunchy bits, but Dad leaves in the well, he makes very good. Yeah, just got to make sure I don't leave any shell in there. But just split, look, see the meat that's on that, that's where the nipper comes out of the body. Just unreal amount of meat that's in there. Well, that's the muscle that works the nipper. I suppose it has to be pretty strong. Right, there's that other one. That's beautiful eating that part of the nipper. Right, now I'll just show you, I'll do the body first. See, by splitting it in half, it makes it so much easier to get the meat out, because you're not trying to put your finger in those little chambers. See, each one, the meat comes out so much easier, and you don't get the shell as well. I'm only doing one crab, so it doesn't take too long, but I just really wanted to show you the best way to get the meat out and then make the delicious sandwiches. See, this is only one crab. Well, it would have been a $60 crab, so I suppose you really want to get a fair bit of meat out of it, but it's surprising how much meat is in a crab when they're a full crab. See, that's only half the body there so far. And some people are a bit more fussy than me because they have to pay a lot more for their crabs, and so they don't leave much on the shell. But because I'm rushing a little bit today to show you guys, we always joke about, unless you do that, if you do a really good job, the crab shells don't even smell the next day. But I'm pretty sure these will. But we got chooks, so they'll pick them clean. Right, need this a bit to go here. Oh, there's even a little bit of shell going there. Right, now this is what last time I tried to show people how to do this, it didn't work. So I just like to try and get the meat out of the, see, if you do it right, you get all the meat out of the leg like that. And then the next chamber, yeah, it's playing ball with me today. But each one, you should be able to get the meat out like that. So we'll just try another one for luck. Yeah, just the whole, that's it. Each time you break that off, you just got to break it the right way. And you'll get the meat out. And there's quite a lot of meat in the legs. and it's nice eating as well. See that? Same with the next one. I'm on a good run today. A couple of times I've done this and didn't work out as good as this. Right, I've got the meat there now, so I'll just go and give my hands a quick wash again. Right, now this is my special way I do my crab sandwiches. Start off with, we've got some whole grain toasted bread here. I like to put a fair bit of avocado. This one's just on the fraction on the green side to make things just interesting. Not too bad. Put that there now. Right. Now the most important part. Leave him separate. Put a good layer of crab on each one. Actually, the higher the better, I find. That's 3 fairly well loaded things I've got out of that one crab. Okay, now I like to put a slice of tomato on each one. And some people like lemon, and I'll put a bit of lemon on that, but my preference is a good old brown vinegar. Just put a fair bit of that on. And some pepper. I think pepper is really important for the sangers. And what I like to do with the nipper, we call them a North Queensland ice cream. And same thing, just put some brown vinegar all over it, give it a good swim. And some pepper. And there you go. Your North Queensland ice cream and the best crab sandwiches you'll ever eat. I don't want to make you jealous, but I'm just going to have a taste of this. Bloody beautiful. It's the Aussie Fisherman, signing off.